So DHS sources confirming to Fox News, New York City is the next target for ICE raids as deportation efforts continue in Chicago. This as over 1,200 illegal immigrants who were charged or convicted with committing crimes on American soil are detained nationwide. ICE Chicago Field Office Director Sam Olson has been on the ground working directly with Border Czar Tom Homan, and he's been kind enough to join us now. Special Agent, thanks so much for joining the program.
Hi, thanks. Thanks very much for having me.
So tell us, how does this process work? How do you find these people? And tell us some of the folks that y'all been able to capture so far.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of an arduous process, right? We're in a difficult situation here in Chicago because a lot of the targets that we're looking at were previously arrested by local or state authorities, and we've placed holds on many of them, and they were released from a facility into the communities again. So we have to go through, spend a lot of hours researching where they're living, and then actually go out into their environment to try to arrest them.
So, Special Agent, just to put this in context for our audience, these folks didn't only commit crimes in their home country, but they came here to America and they committed crimes here as well, right?
That is correct, yeah. We've had many targets here that have really kind of egregious convictions for sexual assault, for murder, for aggravated battery, drug possession. We've arrested gang members so far. So yeah, there's just a litany of criminal convictions that the targets that we've arrested have.
Special Agent, I was able to see some of the footage that you have, and I saw not only ICE, which is probably leading this effort, but I saw DEA as well as ATF for this joint task force. But I also was told that you have a DOJ attorney to make sure you guys are doing this by the book. So tell us about that. Why do y'all have someone in the DOJ to make sure everything is square?
It's really been amazing so far in this administration, the support that we've been getting. This is essentially like a unprecedented whole of government approach that we're experiencing. Yeah, because along with ICE, both enforcement and removal operations and Homeland Security investigations, we have agents from ATF, DEA, U.S. Marshals, and the FBI out here, and along with attorneys from DOJ and attorneys from our own ICE offices. So it's been an amazing the support that we're getting, because some things that have been difficult to coordinate before, because there's so many different agencies, we've been able to get everybody in the same room and get kind of real-time updates, real-time intelligence and real-time advice to make sure that we're doing this the right way.
You know, Special Agent, I know fugitive task force are some of the most difficult situations for your agents that are there on the ground. They're very dangerous, especially people that have nothing to lose because they know they're going to be deported. I want to talk about some of the criticism from some of the people in the media, as well as some people that may have different political views. They're saying that you guys are targeting people in schools, trying to break up communities. What would you say to those folks that don't really understand how this task force works?
Right, and what we're doing is we're targeting the worst first, right? That's who we're getting. We're focusing on those targets. We're not targeting people in schools. We're not targeting people in churches. We're targeting people who are the worst. There's a chance they're going to go to some of those places, and this administration has kind of taken some of the handcuffs off of us in a way, right? Where we're leaving the discretion with our officers, and our officers are trained to make good decisions out there, and we support them. And that's the one thing that we have to realize. These officers now, when we could have arrested somebody at a safe facility, right, a jail or a court lockup with one or two officers, and now we have to go out into the streets. Now most of our teams are at least 10 agents and officers trying to arrest one individual.
You know, Special Agent, you got a tough day today. I don't want to tip off the criminals, but what's the plan for the day?
The plan is today, just like we've been doing in the past, and just like we're going to do, each day going forward, we're going to have multiple teams out in the field in multiple cities looking for the worst of the worst.
Yeah. Special Agent, thank you for all that you do. I see you with your vest on. Keep it on, and give my best to all the other agents that are there on the ground.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Appreciate the support, and thanks for helping us tell our story.
You got it, brother. Take care.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.